Have you ever lost someone? Not necessarily to death, maybe to distance, to a heartbreak, to betrayal, or even a friendship that slowly fades away. How did it make you feel? Now, that's your love life with no destination. That's grief. Grief is waking up and for a second forgetting that they are gone, and then suddenly you remember and break down all over again. Grief is having a gist you normally share with your best friend, then you try to reach out for your phone, and suddenly remember that this person is no longer part of your life. Grief is having to hear your ex's favorite track or song and having to fight tears because the song has become a memory. Grief is not just silence. Grief is love with no address. It is your heart holding on to something that your hand can no longer reach. Here is why grief feels unbearable sometimes. The heavier the love, the heavier the grief. When you love deeply, give fully, and build a life around someone or something, that love does not just disappear. It becomes a weight that sits in your chest. That's why when people say move on, they don't get it. You're not holding on to pain. You're holding on to love with no destination. Think about it for a moment. When a loved one dies, or a partner leaves, or a dream collapses, your heart does not know the difference between still here and gone. So your heart continues to love, and with no one to pour it into, it becomes trapped inside of you. That's the heaviness of grief, not weakness, not stubbornness, just love that needs a place to land. And here is the truth: you don't get over grief, you just learn to live with it. Healing does not mean forgetting, it simply means finding a new way to let that love breathe. Maybe you light candle every year on their birthday. Maybe you pass on what they taught you to other people. Maybe you plant a tree, start a foundation, or even cook their favorite meals anytime you miss them. Healing is giving that love a new home. And here is the secret: grief never fully lives, but over time, it reshapes. The tears never stop because you've gotten over them. It stops because you are giving that love a new rhythm. So next time somebody tells you get over it, I want you to remember that grief is not a weakness. Grief is not a failure. Grief is a proof that you love deeply. And a love like that, it doesn't really vanish, it just changes form. So your grief is love, still alive, still real, still sacred. It is not the end of love, it's a love refusing to die. And don't forget that I love you, I believe in you. And this hard time, it will come and it will go.